hype train because people want you to come back. So, get your butt back in here. We're talking about cars.
No, I go on rants too much. I'm sorry.
No, you don't. We are catching up on chat. So I don't know anything about this. What's a throttle controller for a CRV? I don't know what that means.
Throttle controller is, so when you press the gas pedal, there's a little thing that goes burr, 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 and it pulls the little string that opens up the throttle.
That's what you just did, is behind the camera. Burr, 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 burr.
Yeah, it's a burr, burr, it's a burr, it's a burr, 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 burr. I don't know how to describe it. It's a throttle body. It's different between different cars. I'm not going to go on the rant.
Several people in chat are saying that Mercedes tech seems behind, and I said it seems like Mercedes is never in front of the game.
They are not necessarily in front. They just portray it differently.
They portray elegance, which makes it seem like they know what they're doing, but they're behind.
Basically, they take other people's technology, such as, let's say, Volkswagen.
Right.
Volkswagen, right? If you were to compare a Volkswagen and a Lamborghini together, they're the exact same. If you were to take a Volkswagen, what's the SUV called? I don't remember, but
the Ascent?
Atlas.
Atlas.
If you were to take a Volkswagen Atlas and put it side by side with a Lamborghini Urus or a Urus, they're the exact same, just different badging. Because why? Volkswagen owns Lamborghini.
Sprinkles!
Funky rant away, you smexy man, these are the reason we all come here. You both give us a reason to get world stuff out of our minds and be us for the time we are here. Love your faces.
Did you hear that? Sarah McLaughlin! What the hell? Grumpy old man with a gifted to Sarah! Thank you so much, Grumpy! Sprinkle said, Funky, rant away, you smexy man.
No, I didn't mean to rant. I'm sorry.
You weren't? Okay.
I know I go on rants. I'm sorry.
You're good. Nobody is saying you rant. He said, we're come here, you both give us a reason to get the world stuff out of our minds and be here for us in the time that we're here.
I go on rants. And that's
But I go on rants too. That's what chat's here for.
I've been trying to get better about it. I'm sorry.
Stop it.
I need to be checked on it. That's all.
Chat literally chat started a hype train to get you back and rant on cars.
I don't want to rant on cars. I don't
Okay,
want
but chat wanted you to be here.
Well, listen.
For the cars.
I love you guys. I'm sorry. I don't.
And they love you, so stop it. It's not a rant. They want you to be here to talk about cars. I can't answer this stuff.
Listen, it's not.
What
I don't
is
know
it?
about much, but sometimes, like when there's a topic that I know a lot about, I like to go on a ramble. And even when I talk to people, like if I talk to people in person, they're like, by the time I'm done, I'm like, I can see your face. Like I get it. I'm sorry. No. I go too far. And
that is not at all what's happening. Chat literally was like, why is he not in here? I want to talk about
ultimately, what I was getting at is dealerships will take advantage of you every single place they get to.
They will. Of course they will. That's their
I've
job, is to make money.
I've been there. It happens.
Sprinkles, thank you for the 50 biddies. We appreciate you.
Let's go, baby. Listen, I that's all I'm saying. If I've been there, and if you're going to buy a car, new, used, doesn't matter, message me. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. You can put me on speakerphone on Discord or whatever, and
I'll wreck that salesman. I've seen it happen. We went to a dealership a little further away from where we live.
Those mother flippers.
And they were like, yo, your Subaru that has like 90,000 miles on it, that has 2 owners, is worth $500. And I was like, excuse me? My car is worth $4,000 on the low end.
$4,000 for trade-in, $9,000 private sale.
$9,000 private sale. So screw you. And they were like, well, no one in Central Florida wants a Subaru. That's literally what they said. And I was like, excuse me? What does that even mean?
She had an Impreza. All right.
I had a 2011 Subaru Impreza hatchback.
Maybe that's why I'm getting in my head, because I'm getting frustrated thinking about how shitty the Florida people are.
Exactly. That's what it is everyone wants you to talk about it. You're just getting in your head.
After that particular incident with my brother, he called me again to buy another car down here in Florida. And the Florida dealerships, they are all shiesty pieces of garbage. I had to search around, and I finally called one guy on the phone. I was like, listen, here's the deal. I can give you this amount right now, cash fucking money, deal done, paperwork done, everything is done. Mm-hmm. Do you have the fucking car or not?
Right. Insane.
And the guy was like, whoa, I don't know what this hostility is, but yes, I've got this particular car. Here's the VIN number. If you want to look it up yourself, boom, 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 boom. And did every single thing. And I called my brother. I was like, hey, this is it right here. Here's the address of the dealership.
Yeah.
Here's the salesman's name. Just tell him that you spoke to me. Or tell him that he spoke to me, rather.
Yeah.
Done deal. He was in and out in an hour. In and out in an hour.
We were when we went to the second dealership, too. So we went to a Volkswagen dealership near Orlando, a little further away.
The the original guy, I literally almost got in a fist fight with the sales manager. Because he's sitting there trying to charge us an extra $5,000 for a car.
He told me that because I didn't have a physical copy of the title of my car.
Oh, it cost $5,000.
That it would cost $5,000 to buy a car, or they would have to keep my, what was it?
No, so they could put the money via trade-in, but they had to put out $5,000 to reclaim the title.
So I had to give them $5,000 to buy my title.
He had the audacity to look at me and goes, "You know how much it is to reclaim a title?" I said, "No, I don't, because I know how long it takes. Yes, it takes about a month and a half on average to call the lender and get a copy, or you can get a copy from the DMV down the road."
Yeah.
So
my
it
car
would take
was
us 45
registered
minutes.
here. But the problem was my dad lives out of state and he's also on the title as a co-signer, and they were like, "Oh, well, that's the issue." And I was like,
"Yeah." He's
really?
like, "Put $5,000 down. We'll maybe catch you a check later if we get our money."
And I was like, "My dad is on the phone right now. He'll fax you the signature." Like, I don't understand what the problem is, because I was like 19 buying a car. My dad was a co-signer because I didn't have long enough credit. I had good credit, but not long enough credit to get a car. But it was insane. It was like, what are you talking about?
Either way, long story short, if you're going to buy a car, message me, add me on Discord, call me on Discord, whatever. I will do whatever I can, because trust me, I know what I had to do back there, and I feel bad.
Dragon! Thank you for the raid!
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome into Dragon's community. If you guys came in from the Dragon raid, I hope you had a great night. Tell us what you had for dinner. Dragon, what were you playing on stream today? Raiders,
Probably
welcome.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Welcome. Maybe.
Get it? Dragon.
That's funny.
Sorry. We got to catch up on chat. I'm sorry, I ended up dragging it out.
No, we are catching up. Welcome in everyone who came in from the raid. Shout out to Dragon. Go follow Dragon if you haven't already. Much love to everyone. We're so glad to have you here.
Heck yes.
You were playing MTG Arena. Let's go. Magic the Gathering. I knew that. Hey, look at me. I'm a pro gamer. Go, Kyle. Let's go. Sorry. Fast Scroll, thank you so much for the biddies. I got you up there.
Go ahead and go. Let's catch up. We got to catch up.
Speed run. Know nothing about cars, but oil changes cost that much. Yes, oil changes are very expensive.
They're $100, $129 if you have a top tier car.
Like 80 to 100 if you don't have a top tier car.
79 should be the average for like a mid-range car.
I said 80. I was right.
No, you're right. Yeah. For like a synthetic oil change, like full synthetic, full everything. You're talking also oil filter change and
heck yeah.
That nothing else. Anything above that is highway robbery, unless you own like an R8. An R8 oil change costs like $4,000.
Yeah, if you have a luxury car, your oil changes are more expensive.
Well, they got to drop the motor and all that for most Lamborghinis and R8s and things like that. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. Nissan sucks hardcore. Okay.
Yes, agreed.
Zaylan's redeemed hydrate. Thank you, Zaylan. Hi, Zaylan.
Also, hi, Zaylan. Let's go. What's up, buddy?
Want to make sure you were okay. I wasn't sure how to word it. No, Ilara, I don't want it to come across like it is hurtful to you, but just maybe if you're wanting to word that someone looks tired, maybe say, "Hey, Kyle, how have you been sleeping lately?" as opposed to "you look tired." Because I love you guys to death. I know I look tired. Trust me. I am already.
Okay. Can I handle this? Can I field this one?
Can I say one more thing and then you can?
Sure.
I already know that I look tired, and I'm very self-conscious about it because I'm trying to push for the next goal for stream. Jeez. And that means that I'm going to look tired for a little while because I really want this community who has worked really hard to earn the next badge of honor that is in the process, and we're getting so close, and work is really busy right now, and literally Funky has known me for almost 6 years, and tonight I kind of snapped at him before stream.
Kind of?
Okay. I snapped at him before stream, and then I took it back like 30 seconds later and said, "I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have snapped at you. That wasn't towards you, that's because I'm stressed." And he said that was the most stressed he's ever seen my face look in my whole life. Funky has watched.
Interject real quick? But I know where you're going, and it's a beautiful statement, and I love you, and I want what's best for you.
I know.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So here's the deal. Kyle works 2 jobs, and she, on average, gets about 4 to 5 hours sleep at most every night. Ever since I got laid off, unfortunately, our income is quite low. I'm just gonna tell it to you straight. I'm gonna tell it to you guys straight. My income is non-existent. I have 0 income right now. Unfortunately, it is what it is. There is normally around Christmas to this time of year a lot of turnaround via Thanksgiving. Basically, between Thanksgiving and New Year's, there's a lot of turnaround. Normally, the service industry, bartender, server, type industry, normally there's a 35 to 45% turnaround. Meaning, let's say you have 10 people working on your shift, 3 to 5 of them they're gonna leave. They're gonna leave. They're gonna go to someplace else because it's a better opportunity, or they're, hey, I'm hungover and I'm gonna get fired or whatever. Well, there wasn't shit for that this year. And when my restaurant closed down, we all kind of came together in a group chat, and we're still talking. There ain't shit. Everyone, the only people who have found jobs have found it outside of the service industry, if that makes any sense.
And we've looked at my job to try to get him hired, and there's not anything he qualifies for right now.
I'm going to find something. I'm not so much worried about that. But the fact of the matter is this: she works a full-time job on top of this full-time job.
To give you guys some insight into my life, I wake up at 6:45 a.m. I'm out the door by 7:15, 7:30. I drive an hour to work. I work an 8.5-hour day, including a lunch break. I drive an hour and a half home. I am usually home for a maximum of an hour before my stream starts. And then I am here until 12:30, 1 o'clock, until sometimes I give up and go to bed because y'all are having such a good time, but I can't stay on any longer. And then I go to bed and try to wind down. And at best, I get 4.5, 5 hours of time to rest. That's not sleep time. That is time to rest. And I don't say that for anybody to take pity on me. I just say that because if I look tired, it's because I fucking am, guys. I'm fucking tired. I'm tired.
Go sit down. Go sit down. Go.
No, I'm good.
Go
but
sit down.
no, just once I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to sit down. I'm cool. I haven't reined in. I'm fine. But if I look tired, it's because I am. Because I work my butt off. That's all. We want this community to achieve the goal that it has worked towards for years, and we want this, and we want to take this stream and this community to levels that are higher than where we are now.
Heck yes.
We love you so much.
I love you. Thank you for the biddies. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Is if I look tired, it's because I am, but it's because I am trying to work hard to make sure that we can achieve goals. And it will not always be this way. And that's the end of it, and we'll change the subject.
We're gonna try to. It's not the end of the subject because I was trying to say something.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, my fault.
It's kind of a moot point now, but ultimately, when I can, so there's a couple of underlying factors. The end game is for her to be full time doing this, with you guys. We love y'all as the community. We do. We love each and every one of y'all. We really do. Like, we look forward to pushing the go live button. It's just a matter of getting there, and unfortunately, I haven't had good luck finding work here. Yeah. In our area, and I think if we were to go closer to your work, we could do that. I could find it.
What's happening?
I can make it happen.
Why are lights happening? Why are lights happening and things are?
I haven't had a chance to reset the thing because the other computer's not hooked up, so I can't.
I know.
I'm sorry. I gotta reset the alert box, you guys.
Everything is broken. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening, but I assume it's donos because that's the only thing that's not playing right now.
Here. Let me reset it real quick. Let me reset it real quick.
Thank you guys if you're sending donos and we don't see it.
Sprinkles. Jesus.
Sprinkles just donated $100. You deserve all the good stuff, and you are crushing your dreams and goals. Keep pushing. We love you.
Sprinkles, thank you. Jesus. And Mitty with fucking 40. God damn.